Despite a warning from local scientists, the city of Tallahassee says its wastewater spray fields are not a significant contributor of forever chemicals into our drinking water.
Our Capital City correspondent Matt Hoffman is joining us today with a follow-up story. Matt, what can you tell us?
Yeah, fitting as we're here dodging raindrops downtown. The test results show one well in Woodville is above acceptable levels. And we know a lot of the PFAS in our community comes from the landfill out near Appalachia Park. But we also know now that the wastewater at the spray field is under acceptable levels. Tallahassee's Director of Environmental Services, Alyssa Meyers, explained the levels of PFAS at the spray fields are below acceptable drinking water levels, let alone levels for wastewater.
I'd say the city of Tallahassee's spray field is not a significant contributor to the exceedances that you're seeing in central Woodville. Our drinking water separately, our drinking water is clean and safe.
Meyers said 4 parts per trillion is the benchmark, and the water at the spray fields is just over 2 parts per trillion. And it means a hypothesis from local scientists didn't quite pan out.
We also looked at industrial users like laundry facilities, car washes, the landfill I mentioned before, which seemed to be a significant contributor of PFAS into the wastewater system.
Given that one drinking well is over acceptable levels, both the city and the scientists agree the state government needs to conduct further testing to figure out what is contributing to these forever chemicals. Levels at the solid waste management facility are over 800 parts per trillion, but they get diluted by the time the water is sprayed at the wastewater fields.
So I'm not blaming the city, but many municipalities are going to have to find better treatment methodologies. Some already use these to take the PFAS and other chemicals of concern out of the wastewater.
Now, given that one of those drinking wells down in Woodville has too high of a level, the city, is funding a study to figure out what to do about that. Right now, they're simply diluting the water in Woodville through all the other wells around town. For now, in Tallahassee, I'm Matt Hoffman, WCTV Eyewitness News.
All right, Matt, thank you.